killed by the cops, man.
I know,
Laughing about that shit.
but you know, I remember Pastor R mentioned it. He goes, those guys in Chicago that broke off and did their own thing, they're not even going out no more.
Oh, you talking about?
Nazariah.
Nas, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
them guys, man. And remember, they weren't right in the first place because they're into music, and they had a picture with A$AP Rocky. A$AP Rocky's a faggot, a Satanist. Why would you want to have a picture with him, man?
Right.
They had a video clip. One of them said, if you ain't got money, you ain't got this. These are not attributes of a man of the Lord, man. They were men of the world, and they proved it.
Right, and they brought the world with them.
Yeah.
That's what they did. They brought that Negadism to the truth. And the Lord pretty much swapped them out of it, man. Anyway, let's read that, man.
Negadism.
Huh? You hold that, fella. I want you to hold this.
First Corinthians chapter 2, verse 12. Now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the spirit.
Wait a minute. Let's slow it down. What did you just say earlier? I mean, what did I say, right? I said, because you was talking about Nazariah and them guys, right?
Yeah.
Let's read that scripture again.
First Corinthians chapter 2, verse 12. Now we have received not the spirit of the world.
You have not received the spirit of the world. So any guy that comes into the truth and they bring the world along with them, they haven't received the truth. They weren't fully persuaded in the truth. So when you bringing that Negadism in the truth, you ready and willing to fall out, man.
Just a quick question.
Yeah.
So all these things that we just described, rocky, the rap, that's all calm.
That's all worldly. It's carnal and it's worldly. It has nothing to do, because see, you got these guys are doing, right? These rap dudes in this truth. What they're doing without them realizing, they're fusing the world with the world of the truth. You can't do that, man.
Yeah.
You gotta leave the world alone. Okay? It tells you that in the scriptures, man. We're gonna get that later on though. You read that.
But the spirit which is of God, that we might know the things that are freely given to us of the Most High.
Of the Most High. What is the things that were freely given? It's knowledge.
Which things also we speak, not in the words which man's wisdom teacheth, but which the Holy Spirit teacheth.
Which the Holy Spirit teacheth. And the Holy Spirit you're going to get is from the Word of the Lord. Pardon, brother. Alright? That Holy Spirit is going to bounce on you. You're going to be compelled to do the Lord's work. And you're going to completely teach the complete truth with that Holy Spirit, man. That's what you're going to do. You're not going to teach 80% of the truth, 90% of the truth, 30% of the truth. You're going to teach the 100% truth. And that's why we say, beginning with the Apostles of Great Millstone, that we have the complete truth, man. We got it all going on. Okay?
Comparing spiritual things with spiritual, but the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of the Most High, for they are foolishness unto him.
They are foolishness unto him. That's why you can read certain scriptures to a man, he may get it, but when you read the spiritual dark sayings, he ain't gonna get it because he's a natural man. Okay? See, we learn to become spiritual men, not natural men. In other words, if you're a natural man, you're a man of the carnality. Alright? That's why these people walking past us, they don't understand what that was going on around the cipher here. Because they're not a part of the cipher. Alright? Which the word cipher means circle.
Alright, this is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 22.
Yeah.
It talks about coming into the truth, bringing that back rubbish. Alright? Flee also youthful lusts, and follow righteousness, faith, charity, peace, with them that call on the Lord out of a pure heart. And that said, you gotta leave the world. You gotta entirely leave. Matter of fact, brother, give me what is it? 1 John chapter 2. And that's like it. So that rap rubbish is youthful lust, man. You know, I can't bring that into the truth. I see it. I see some groups, you know, they're rapping and, you know, they're doing that because they like it, man. Even that Pastor Craig said that. He goes, gospel gangster? What's next? A holy hoodlum? You know what I mean? Those are youthful lusts. You're supposed to leave that at the door, man.
Right. In other words, let's just say it as a whole black culture.
Yeah, nigga culture, man.
You can't fuse black culture with Hebrew Israelite culture, man.
Right.
It's two different things.
Two different things, yeah.
Okay? And I'm going to name the portion of the video that, by the way.
Oh. Yeah, no, because IUIC's got a new thing that I just come across. Something to do with radio station, and I watched it. Because the spirit that I was in, like when I first come into the truth, when I went back and looked at it now, it's like, it's pure joke business. It's like, it's not, the way they're approaching it, everything's like a joke. You understand what I'm saying?
Is that the one where they're sitting down and it's on a radio?
And a radio, and they were looking at, what's that guy that's on the media at the moment, the comedian guy. There's something going on between the Barley comedian. Anyway, two comedians are going at it. So anyway, they're approaching everything like it's a joke and it's not serious and entertainment and rap, the rap vibes.
They did that with the
Monique, was it a Monique? The fat lady.
Oh, Monique.
She played Precious or something. The actress woman.
Yeah.
And so there's something going on with the two feuds. She's coming out she's saying she's standing her ground with integrity. She's not going to be bought and sell her soul and all that, which is interesting that she's saying that.
I know you're talking about that.
So
Monique, innit?
Yeah. So basically, the spirit that's on them, it's not a serious spirit. It's more of the rap entertainment kind of spirit. You know what I mean? IURC. You know, which most of the brothers them, when they first come in the truth, went to a lot of the other camps first until they got to the main camp, GMS, because they're considered to be entry-level camps. You understand?
Yeah, they are. Any camp that's outside of Great Nelson, and I'm not saying that just saying that, because when you actually analyze the way that they teach and what they teach, it is entry level. It is. It's novice level. Now, I'm going to say this now, IUIC, they're good with the scriptures. Yeah. They're very good with the scriptures, but they're not teaching the complete truth, which is wrong. Yeah. All right, if you're leaving 1% of the truth out, the whole thing is jacked up.
And they deal with current events too, which we all like news, and they're going to give you more than what the media give you, the mainstream media, because they're dealing with certain issues that the mainstream media ain't going to deal with. So that's, I might go to certain things for that, you know what I mean? Yeah. Which is reasonable, you know? It's like
So what you got? You have some, right?
I got a precept,
What is it about?
Just about warning. That's what IUIC's not doing, isn't it?
Yeah, we can leave that, brother, because I'm on a point where you can't bring the world into the truth. Yeah, that's the topic I was going to
From verse 1.
Yeah, you can start with verse 1. Yeah.
1 John chapter 2 and 1. My little children, these things write I unto you, that ye sin not. And if any man sin, we have an advocate with the Father, Yahweh Shai Hamashiach the righteous. And he that is the propitiation of our sins, and not of ours only, but also of the sins of the whole world.
Right, in other words, the whole house of Israel.
And hereby we do that we know him, if we keep his commandments. He that saith, I know him, and keepeth not his commandments, is a liar, and the truth is not in him. But whoso keepeth his word, in him verily is the love of the Most High perfected.
Exactly,
Hereby know that we are in him. And he saith, he that saith he abideth in him, ought himself also to walk even as he walked. Brethren, I write no new commandment unto you, but an old commandment which ye had from the beginning. The old commandment is the word which ye have heard from the beginning. Again, a new commandment I write unto you, which is the true, which is true in him.
So this is a new commandment, which was pretty much set forth 2,000 years ago. And this is a commandment, really is an old commandment. Well, hear what he's going to say.
True in him and in you, because the darkness is past, and the true light now shineth. He that saith he is in the light, and hateth his brother, is in darkness even until now.
In order for you to love your brother, you have to keep the law, statutes, commandments. That's how you love your brother. It says, thou shalt not steal, right? Thou shalt not covet. So when you keep those 10 commandments, that really encompasses the 613 laws. Okay? But we're going to keep those laws perfectly when the kingdom of heaven is set up, when this society is destroyed. Go on.
He that loveth his brother abideth in the light, and there is none occasion of stumbling in him.
Right.
But he that hateth his brother is in darkness.
And that's also part of this world. This world will lead you to be better than other people. and to be at odds with other people. So when you come into this truth, you gotta knock that spirit out of you, man, and be and have the spirit of unity along with the brotherhood.
Yeah.
Okay, go on.
And knoweth not whither he goeth, because that darkness have blinded his eyes. I write unto you, little children, because your sins are forgiven you for his name's sake. I write unto you, fathers, because ye have known him that is from the beginning.
Right. Right, because we have known him from the beginning. What does that mean? Because we were back there with Yahushua. That's why it says that those that have followed me in the regeneration, in the reincarnation, they were preordained to receive the sayings of this book. Go on.
I write unto you, young men, because ye have overcome the wicked one.
Right, and we are young men. All of us are young men. Now, I might be going into my 30s. This brother, you know, he's in his early 20s. This brother, he's, you know, in his mid-30s. All right? But most of us are young men. So read on.
I have written unto you, fathers, because ye have known him that is from the beginning.
Okay.
I have written unto you, young men, because ye are strong.
And you have older men in the shoot that came when they were younger men.
Right.
Okay, go on.
And the word of the Most High abideth in you, and ye have overcome the wicked
And we
one.
have overcome the wicked one. So, and how in the hell would you overcome the wicked one if you're on league with this world? First and foremost, you have to be dead set against this world to overcome the world. All right. So if you're proclaimed if you're a proclaimed Christian, first and foremost, you gotta have the mindset to be at odds against the world.
Yeah.
You can't be with the world. So it's like, for example, you look at your modern day Christian, you put two people together, the atheists, and then you get the Christians together, you wouldn't even know who's who.
Yeah, there's no difference.
There's no difference. They both got no bills on their face. They both wear the same similar clothing on. There's no difference. But you can tell the difference between us and the world. All right, go on.
Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world.
Right.
If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
So when you love the world, when you come into the truth, all right, and you bring an element of the world into the truth,
Yeah.
you ain't left the world.
Like Christmas.
You still in the world, huh?
Like Christmas.
Like Christmas,
Yeah.
rap music,
Yeah.
anything that involves in black culture, which has nothing to do with the Bible.
Yeah.
So any form of worldly culture you bring in, you ain't doing what's fulfilled here. Go on.
For all things in the world is the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life
And the pride of life, go on.
is not of the Father, but is of the world.
But it's of the world. Okay? The pride of life, the lust of the flesh, it's of this world. And that's why, like I said earlier, all you have out here, when the summer comes, all you're gonna see, okay, is women, these young girls out here, showing their asses and showing their vagina out for the world to see. Just so that these young, undisciplined men out here can see that and go crazy. So we have to do away with that mind. We have to do away with this everything of this world. This world is wicked, man.
Yeah. One
Go
of the,
on. Yeah, go on,
look,
brother.
one of the elders have got a video. Don't know his name as yet, but it's with the apostles. He's moving in that little circle. He's got a video called "Grow Up" because some of the brothers who come in out of the world, you know, mainly the new ones.
Yeah.
They got this thing what they smoke. What's these things that the Edomites are smoking? Vapors. Some brothers are smoking vapors. He was saying. So and sagging the pants, still, you know. So we're not supposed to be doing it.
You have to do all of that.
So the video is entitled "Grow Up." You know, he's dealing with some of them as an elder, from an elder's perspective. You know.
Yeah, being it's like being tight with money, because the apostles are not tight with money, man. You got many brothers in the Great Millstone that will verify that they're very generous. You know what I mean? If a brother needs something, you know, this, that, and he hasn't got, they do a collection and they give the brother the money, whatever they need, man. You know, right? Because all of this is gonna pass away, but the kingdom's gonna be eternal, man. Right?
Exactly. I mean, if you can pay your tithes and help brothers out, do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? That's the part of the truth too. Because in this world has trained the minds of the people to rob other people.
Yeah,
and to keep for yourself.
We're talking about that as well.
Right. To keep for yourself and not look out for those that are in need. So we have to dead that as well. You know what I mean?
Survival of the fittest, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
That Darwinism bullshit. Go on, bro.
And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof. But he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever.
Right, but he that doeth the will of the Most High, going back to what I was saying before, he that doeth the will of the Most High shall abide forever. That's another reason why the cops have not stopped this shit. All right, because this word is going to abide forever. So let's say, for example, the Lord don't give the red light for us to stop doing what we're doing, and he lets us do what we're doing. We're going to continue to do what we're doing. Okay? That's why these Christians, as I'm going to say the sixth time coming, when they sit up and preach their gospel, they get ran off the street by the cops. How come we don't get run off the streets? Because it says that the Lord's word will endure forever. Okay, and he set up teachers that shall not be removed to any corner anymore. Okay? And if we follow this word, we're going to go into the kingdom along with this word. Go on.
Little children, it is the last time, and as ye have heard that the Antichrist shall come.
Right.
Even now are there many Antichrists.
Even now are there many antichrists. The word anti just simply means to be against. Okay, and you have a lot of them. Like, for example, if you're Muslim, if you're a self-proclaimed Christian, if you're a self-proclaimed Roman Catholic, you are antichrist, because the Lord didn't teach these doctrines that you're being taught in these churches. Okay, if you're into Kemetism, that's antichrist. Egyptology, antichrist. All right, what else?
Atheism.
Atheism,
Jehovah's
racism.
Witness.
Yeah.
Right, Jehovah's Witnesses. Right.
Seven-day Adventist.
Rastafari.
Seven-day Adventists,
Yeah.
Rastafarianism. All of that is antichrist. Okay? Go on, brother.
There are many Antichrists whereby we know that it is the last time. They went out from us, but they were not of us.
They went out from us and they are not of us. Like the dude from Chicago, the Nazarite guy. The big-headed blimp.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know, innit?
He ain't a part of us no more. Why? Because he brought an element of the world with him.
Yaradan.
Right,
This one with Jordan, yeah? Yeah.
Come on. That's why he's in the world too. He was robbing guys and stuff like that. He's back in the world. Because he kept the element of the world, being a robber.
Yeah.
Robbing people.
Robbing the brother.
You know the one, but oh yeah, he said that you shouldn't rob people, but on the other hand, you shouldn't be under that same. You shouldn't be stupid enough to let man rob you.
Right.
That's what that's on the other hand,
Right.
being in the truth. So yeah, Yaradan. Remember Yaradan? The big thing about him. That's the one.
Oh, the one that said you don't want to go to war with me. Remember
Yeah,
he said,
yeah.
Yeah, wicked nigga.
But the point is that the brothers under him gave him 70. Some of them gave up to 70,000 and all that kind of money. You know what I mean? They wasn't serving God really when you break it down.
It was all about mammon. It was all about serving mammon.
Yeah, that was wicked.
That's what that was, man. Serving the world. So when you all about the money, you still got I mean, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, I wouldn't mind if, let's say for example, brothers coming to money.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that, man. But it ain't about the money, man. It's about the shoe, because your riches ain't gonna bring you into the everlasting kingdom.
Yeah.
Okay? So we can't be so bent over on money. It says it says the love of money is the root of all evil. Now, am I saying that you can't have money? No, I'm not saying that. I'll be wrong to say that. But money is a defense. So the more of it you got, the more you do all right. Okay, you do okay. But we can't keep our spirit consumed in gaining money. That's where it becomes evil. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're going.
Alright, Zechariah, when he's talking about the Antichrist. Zechariah 11 verse 17. Woe to the idle shepherd that leaveth the flock. The sword shall be upon his arm, and upon his right eye. His arms shall be clean and dried up, and his right eye shall be utterly darkened.
Right, his right eye shall be utterly darkened.
That's the reason why it's like it. That's the reason why these celebrities cover you know that symbol.
Antichrist.
Yeah, models do it, footballers do it. Dele Alli, the Tottenham player, he does it. Jordan Dunn does it because they sold their soul, man. Do you know what I mean? So these scriptures are not just. This is like it's like Shakespeare. It's a playwright book. It's like a movie and it's being played out in real life, man. Them people that have sold out, all that, they're showing their allegiance to Satan.
Yeah.
Therefore, they're antichrist, man. They're against the anointing, man.
Yeah.
See how it shine.
If I may say, yeah, you know that new footballer Rashford?
Yeah.
Rashford from Manchester United.
That nigga, yeah.
Yeah, I got friends that know him because he went to school near my school. Yeah. And he told one of my boys from the world, he said to them, there's some things in life, if you really knew about it, it's not worth it.
Yeah.
There's certain things you got to do to get to that level.
Yeah.
I told him. There's some things like all you guys going through football trials, trying to make it,
Yeah.
Premier League, trying to go pro. He said there's some things that's just not worth it.
Isn't he from Manchester, though?
No, he's from Upperwood Green.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
How old is he?
like 21 now, a year older than me or something.
Yeah. But his friend, and he's an Israelite, Jesse Lingard, he sold his soul. He does that, man. And that's a satanic hand gesture called a puck sign. Any book on Satanism, they'll show you the signs, like, what's that? 666,
Bloody hell.
that one as well. See, we know this devil, man, because we know the scriptures, man. And we know all those people that have sold out. So they're against us, they're against Yahweh Shai, so fuck them, man.
And you don't even have to be a part of the Illuminati to be an antichrist. Even if you're from the IUIC church, they ultimately declare themselves antichrist. They denounce the name of the Lord.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
All around, if you didn't teach what you're teaching, you ain't in the shoe, you antichrist. Alright? Yeah, go on.
If you're at home doing videos in your house and never coming out on the streets,
Yeah, you antichrist.
you're antichrist, man. Alright?
I would say something as well. Like, I was watching some video of you on YouTube. And you were saying, like, just on what you were saying about ancestors, you were saying there's this thing where they hide their hands.
Right.
Hidden hand of masonry, yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah, they put it in there.
what's that old Russian
Stalin.
Stalin?
Yeah, he done it. Yeah, he does it.
Hide his hand.
But yeah, brother, just keep reading, man. You have to keep the scriptures going.
What's it called? It's called, Salakia, the hidden hand of masonry, where they do this. See, we know the devil's tricks, man. Matthew chapter 15, verse 13. But he answered and said, every plant which my heavenly Father have not planted shall be uprooted.
Right.
You can try and pretend who you want, man. You're gonna be exposed eventually, man.
You know, brother, you can say what you gotta say, man. I've said enough, man.
Okay? Verse 14. Let them alone. They be blind leaders of the blind, man.
Both shall fall into the ditch.
And if the blind lead the blind, both shall fall into the ditch. So at the end of the day, if you're in those groups, we're warning you. It's up to you whether you take that warning or not.
Yeah.
Really, it's up to the Heavenly Father, man. Because the Heavenly Father controls people, man.
Yeah.
Alright? Because when you first come in, you might start with GLCC or whatever, but if the Lord, the Spirit Lord is dealing with you, He'll bring you to a great millstone. You know? And those guys, Adam Abbott or whatever, they're going off, man. Saying that the mark of the beast is philosophy or whatever.
But the reason why they say that because in the near future,
That sounds dodgy though, man.
possibly they're gonna take the church.
That sounds very dodgy.
That's why they say, the mark of the beast is Christianity and it's an embargo. You know what I mean? Because they either sent from Esau, agent provocateurs, or they're just saying it because they're scared that they might have to take it one day. You know? So anyway, you got it.
It's like it's fun. Oh, God.
Matthew chapter, John chapter 17, verse 11. And now I am no more in the world, but these are in the world, and I come to thee, Holy Father, keep through thine own name those whom thou hast given me, that they may be one as we are one. While I was yet with them in the world, I kept them in thy name. Those that thou gavest me, I have kept, and none of them is lost, but the son of perdition, that the scriptures might be fulfilled.
You have certain guys out there that are designated to receive salvation because they were handpicked by the Lord. This is Yahweh, the eternal elect. A group of men that were selected. Okay? So they're not going to be plucked out of the hands of the Lord. That's why it says there's certain men that shall do wonders and shall deceive the very elect if it were possible, but it is not possible. Okay? So Lord willing, we're those men that were not plucked. Go on.
16. Finish? Yeah. This is Proverbs chapter 16, Proverbs chapter 17, verse 15. And he that justifieth the wicked and condemneth the just, even they both are an abomination, man. And who's the wicked? These devils, man. And our people, their main argument in this truth is everyone could be saved. I got a comment like that a couple of days ago, man. I had to reply to it. That's why when you do your videos, you have to look over the comments to reply, man. Because one person asked and said, oh, God is going to come back and save everyone. Ah, man, that's not the case. But they're really advocating for Esau, man. They never ask about the Chinese or Japanese. They're always asking about the Edomites, what's going to happen to them. Right? So at the end of the day, even that, the Lord will condemn you basically for that, man. Because if you're not in line with what the Lord's going to do, and you disagree with it, then you're against him, man. It's as simple as that, man.
Antichrist again.
Yeah. It's a spirit of Satan that we should all join hands and hold together and all this kind of stuff. That's not going to happen, man. That's why it says on your remnant. I'm going to get that. Isaiah. That's why the Lord is only dealing with a small amount, man.
United colours of venom.
Yeah, we want us all to come together and hold hands, man. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, that's just something. That's just a figment of somebody's imagination that they want to happen, but it doesn't exist in real life. It never will.
Never has, man.
Yep.
There's always been people at the top and always been people at the bottom, man.
And wars too. There's always been wars between nations.
That's it. Right now we're at the bottom, but the Lord's raising us up. And as I said, it's a good sign because we're out here and we're not touched. Hey, do you remember before? Even you used to come sometimes. King's Cross, we used to have police around us every week, man. Yeah, police used to come, trying to arrest us. Oh, one guy assaulted one guy in our camp, kicked him in the shins. In the last year, no police, nothing, man. Because the Lord wants the word to go out, innit?
And the reason why now if the police does come is really because the Lord is going to try you. The Lord is going to test your faith. That's why they do come.
Yeah.
But as for the time being, they're not coming nowhere because this word got to get out.
Dangerous area. Very dangerous area. Always has been.
Yeah, it's got a lot of hospitals and stuff.
One of the brothers in Dallas, he mentioned he's now in he's in Dallas camp. But before he was in the camp he's in now, he said that when he was going out, he said it was so bad, they was arresting him, he was going back out, he was arresting him, he was going back out. And there was a point where when he was coming from the camp to his car, they was following him and mocking him about the UFOs. Oh, the UFOs, ain't they coming and all that yet? But now, he said that was happening when he first came out. Now there's nothing now. It's just do what you can carry on freely, you know. So relating to what you're saying.
That shows we're getting close, man. The Lord just wants the word to come out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So people can gravitate to it and be sealed and be saved, man.
Yeah, brother. Make sure you go on. Make sure you stay in the scriptures, man, because you know you're speaking, brother.
Okay. Isaiah chapter 1, verse 9. Except the Lord of hosts.
No, let him get it.
Oh, you want me to speak?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Get Isaiah 1 and 9. Alright? Because we're not dealing with big, you know, like these niggas when they go to gangs and we got this many people, that many. The Lord is only looking for a few good men, man.
It's a small sanctuary.
Yes, it's a small sanctuary, man. Alright? That's all the Lord is looking for. So at the end of the day, sometimes we might have to prophesy to the wind. No one. So be it, man.
Isaiah chapter 1 verse 9. Except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant, we should have been as Sodom and we should have been like unto Gomorrah.
Yeah, and what was Sodom and Gomorrah's last end? It was destroyed, man.
It never came back again.
And it never came. Well, America's more or less Sodom and Gomorrah now, man. The wickedness that they're doing over there in America, man. And these people, they're down with it, man. 2 years ago, I remember we was right here, and we said to this cracker woman, do you mind gender-neutral toilets? Going into a toilet, and then there's some man coming in with a dress peeing next to you. And she honestly said, I don't mind. And she meant it, man. All right? So what's going to be her latter end? She's going to be destroyed, man. Because that's the kind of wickedness that America's promoting. Gender-neutral toilets, man. Which is what? The city of confusion. Okay? Read that bit again, because Sodom and Gomorrah, all right, history's going to repeat itself, man. All right?
Isaiah chapter 1 verse 9.
Yep.
Except the Lord of hosts had left us unto the very... So now let me start again. Except the Lord of hosts had left unto us a very small remnant,
Yep.
we should have been as Sodom, and we should have been like unto Gomorrah.
There you go. That's why when you talk about this truth, whoever the Lord wants to get this truth, all right, they're going to get it, man. The ones that the Lord doesn't want, all right, they're not going to get it. You can get that Isaiah, what, 6 and 9, man.
We was reading that the other day.
The Lord says he's going to blind them.
A couple of moments ago.
Oh, he was bringing it out. It's like him. Yeah,
He can bring it out again.
he's blinded them, man. That's why even when I go around my family, I don't even speak to them about it. Just get on with it, man. Just leave them, man. There's no point repeating and repeating. It's not meant for them. It's not meant for them, man.
Yeah, the Lord got them blinded in the back.
Yeah. Go on.
Isaiah chapter 6 verse 9.
Yep.
And he said, go and tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not.
And we do that. That's why we do videos. We speak to them. All right, and so forth. Continue.
And see ye indeed, but perceive not.
They don't perceive it, man. They don't perceive that all of this is important, man. Like your heritage and your culture and who you are is not important. That's the mindset of a nigger, man, and a nigger's gotta die, man. All right, continue.
Make the heart of this people fat,
Yep.
and make their ears heavy,
Yep.
and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes,
Yep.
and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart,
Yep.
and convert and be healed.
See, so basically, the 2/3 don't want to be healed, man. They want to have, they want to do exactly what they want to do. Therefore, what's going to happen to their latter end, man?
But why is it? But why is it that they don't want to repent? Because the Lord don't want to repent.
Yeah, many are called what? Few are
Chosen.
chosen, man. Okay? It says that a few are chosen. So this is not a popularity contest. If we were a Christian church getting money and so forth, yeah, we have a big congregation, whatever, but money is not important to us, man. All right? Especially this money. All right? Hey, what's that scripture? Put not your, don't know if you know it, your
treasures in where
uncertain riches.
Right, we're marking.
another one, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know that scripture?
It's in Matthew somewhere.
Yeah, try and look that scripture up, man.
Matthew 6.
Because this money that we're dealing with is fiat currency. So it's not backed by anything. And therefore, when the dollar collapses, all of them are going to collapse, man. Because after World War II, they had the Bretton Conference and they made the dollar the world reserve currency. So once that goes, everything else goes. So when these crackers say, oh, we're all equal, no one's bigger than that. Well, in that day, we're all going to be equal. Your bank account is going to go to zero, and so's mine. All right? And we'll see. We'll see who survives, man.
Well, really, even still, that wouldn't even stand in that day because someone's going to be dying and someone's going to be standing, man.
Someone's going to be starving.
Yep.
And the Lord said his servants are going to eat, man.
Right.
Okay?
You're going to have some that are going to be starving. You're going to have some that are going to be eating.
That's it, man.
So there was no such thing as equality from day down, and there still is right now. It's the same.
Can I make a point on that?
Yeah, go on.
That patriot, they've done a survey on patriotic over in America, and the reason why